Hello, welcome to Life Skills from Sanskrit. I'm Jigar. Today we are going to look at a couplet that talks about the importance of experiencing everything that we have and valuing it. So without wasting any time, let's just jump into it. Yo na dadati na bhunte sati vibhave naiva tasya taddravyam trunakruta krutrima purusho rakshati sasyam parasyarthe. Let me repeat that. Yo na dadati na bhunte sati vibhave naiva tasya taddravyam trunakruta krutrima purusho rakshati sasyam parasyarthe. What we are going to do is we're going to divide this into two bits and then look at them individually. So let's have a look at the first bit. The first bit says yo na dadati na bhunte. Yo na dadati, that means someone who doesn't give it away, who doesn't donate, who doesn't do charity. Na bhunte, that means they don't use it themselves as well. They don't enjoy it. They don't use it. They don't enjoy all the things they've got. Naiva tasya tadravyam, that means dravyam means money, wealth. So the first bit tells us that look, someone who has a lot of money, a lot of wealth, but they either don't give it away, they don't do charity, or they don't enjoy it themselves. Then is it their real wealth? Does that wealth even belong to them? Because the whole idea of having resources, be it money or anything else, the whole idea is to use it or let someone else use it, because resources are meant to be utilized. If you're not utilizing those resources, what's their purpose? What are you doing with them? And that's the question that this couplet asks us. Like, look, someone who's very wealthy, of course, has a lot of resources, but it doesn't let anybody else use it, and they themselves don't use it, then it basically doesn't belong to them. That resources are not theirs. Then, well, whose resources are those? Let's have a look at the second bit. The second bit tells us, Truna kruta krutrima purusho rakshati sasyam parasyarthe. It talks about a human or person who doesn't have the basic necessity of spending the money or giving it away. Well, if you cannot do it, you're basically a scarecrow. Now, we know what a scarecrow is. Krutrima purusha, that means a fake human being. It is just made out of straws. And what does it do? The scarecrow basically stands at a farm. It sees so many crops, luscious green farms, big fields, but does it ever use it? No. A scarecrow basically just stares at all that crop, all that wealth, and well, basically protects it for someone else to come and take it away. And that's what the second bit says. That second bit says that, look, if a person has a lot of resources, a lot of wealth, if they don't use it and they don't let anybody else use it, what is going to happen is they're basically a scarecrow scaring off other people from the wealth, and then of course they are not going to be able to use it. So they're just standing there saving it for someone else in the future. And that's what is going to happen if you don't realize that the wealth and the resources that you have are there to be used. It's good to save something for the future, but if you don't use it whatsoever, they're basically not yours, because somebody else in the future is of course going to use it. It's just not going to be used. So even if it's yours, it doesn't belong to you anymore. So we have to keep that bit in mind. So let's have a look at the couplet again. Yo na dadati na bhunte sati vibhave naiva tasya taddravyam truna kruta krutrima purusho rakshati sasyam parasyarthe. My take on this couplet is, wealth is not theirs for ones who, despite being wealthy, don't donate or enjoy it. They're like a scarecrow who simply protects crops for someone else. So we want to make sure that we utilize all the wealth and all the resources that we have, and if we cannot utilize it, let someone else do it, because otherwise we're just saving it for somebody else in the future, and it's effectively not ours. Thank you for joining me today. Stay positive, stay tuned.